and just got back from a little trip, and van went great, tested it all out. One thing that wasn't so great was one of the kids got bitten by a heap of mozzies. So what we're going to do this time is try and fix that problem. So caravans have got these vents. So there's one here, one up there, and there's a few all around the van. So what they do, like these ones here, that one vents the back of the fridge. So there's nothing in there that stops mosquitoes and bugs getting in and out. So I'll show you from the inside in a sec as well. So that's where they get in. So what I'm going to do, I bought some fly screen, fly wire, and I'm going to cover all of those up. There's a couple of other little ones around the van, such as that one there. That's the back of the shower. So I don't know if I can get that off and put some behind that. Don't know exactly where it goes. Oh, that one, that's the dust suppression system, so that's got a filter on the inside. So that one there goes into that, that's the outlet for the dust system. So I don't think we really need to worry about putting anything over that, because mosquitoes aren't going to get through that, I wouldn't think. So the top and the bottom of the fridge, like there's just big gaps there. You can probably see daylight through there maybe. On the top. I'll just go straight to outside. You can see I've put a little bit of fly wire across the top of that, but I'll be able to get rid of that if I cover the back up. Another vent is just this vent to let air in while you've got gas on. So there is some sort of ventilation in the van, and there's one behind the microwave. So I'm going to try and pull the microwave out and cover that up. I've seen some people put like magnetic tape on the outside of the van and tape these fly screens on, but you got to take them off when you travel because they blow off, and it's just I don't think it's a permanent solution. So I'm going to go the effort of trying to pull that out, and I've got the hot glue gun. We'll try and glue some fly wire on there. Another thing to note too is previous owners have checked on. We'll cover that. So in there is solid plastic. So I get the reason for it. It's to keep the dust out when you're traveling, but it can be pretty dangerous because in the event of a gas leak, gas falls to it's heavy, so it falls to the bottom, which is down here, and that's where it's supposed to escape. So if you've got that blocked, there'll be gas going into your van, and we've got the bunks in here.
Oh, can I try?
Okay, show us where your bunks. No.
This is where our bunks are. And they even have DVD players on the roof of the bunk bed.
Okay. So if we've got gas leaking anywhere, that's the first spot it's filling up, down there at the bottom of the bunk, which is definitely not good with the kids. And if you're sleeping, you're not smelling anything. Our bed's, at least up to the height of the second bunk, so yeah, I'd rather risk getting a little bit of dust in the van than having a gas leak and then filling the van with gas, because people have died from blocking that up and the van's filling with gas, dying in the middle of the night. So definitely not something we want to experience. So what I'm thinking about is putting some foam into that spot in the door so it can still breathe in and out, and hopefully keep a little bit of dust out too. So anyway, here we go. There we go. Those are going to be all the way up. As you can see, bugs can go straight through. Tuck it down, trim it off. think it's hotter because it's coming out a lot easier. Definitely hotter and stickier. I think the glue gun must, obviously that's the heating element, and it must heat a certain section. So once you pump that out, it goes colder and harder, so that's how far that goes. So you see that's the cover on the inside. So hopefully I can just cut out a piece of fly wire and glue it to the back of that. I'll undo that screw it back over and keep the cables tidy. Well, sort of tidy if that's what you call tidy, that's how they come. Yeah, that'll be a permanent solution for that one, so no mozzies coming in the back. Alright, so behind the microwave's done, so I've just cut that out, put that there. Just tidied some of that wiring up with some zip ties and P-clamps and that sort of thing to make it look a little bit neater. What I also noticed is this cavity here goes all the way under here to the range hood, and there's a vent on the outside of that, so, and there's no way to really get to that. So what I've done is put fly wire in here, so that should cover anything there coming through, any bugs coming through the back of the microwave. So yeah, job done there. So this one up behind the bed here looks like somebody's put some foam in it or something before, but that's like just blown out of the way. So what I might do is just elastic it in or glue it in a little bit, and I should be working a treat. So sometimes it pays to check these things. I'll just check that one down there. So that's actually just goes to an internal space with some wires or something, so it doesn't go external, so that's alright. And so yeah, all those vents now are got some sort of covering over them, so fly wire mesh or foam, so that should keep out mozzies. It might not keep midgies out because they're a lot smaller, but we'll tackle that when we get to it, I think. So I do have a solution for that for the windows, I think, but yeah, we'll just sort of see how that goes for now. So I'll just show you outside the ones that I've covered. I've actually missed one because I don't know where it goes. So that one up there, that was the one with the foam in it, so that's all sorted now. That one up there is behind the microwave, which is fixed. That one's behind the range hood, which the only space it can get to is behind the microwave, which I fixed there. This one here is the one I fixed first, so that's under the fridge. The one above the fridge there I haven't done. The reason why is because it's actually got two exhaust fans screwed to it, so it'd be major to try and do that. So On the top of the fridge is a little gap where there's a vent, so I've got a little bit of fly wire and midgie mesh across the front of that, so that should fix that. There's only one more, which is at the back of the van, which is that one there. So that one goes to the back of the shower, so I can't see where it actually vents out into the inside of the caravan, but yeah, I suppose we'll find out. So hopefully that keeps all the mozzies out and the mozzies from biting the girls at night time, because it's definitely not fun going camping. Doesn't bother me because they don't bite me, but yeah, the girls don't have a good time, especially if you go in the van at night, you got your lights on, you're trying to get away from the mozzies, and if they're getting in, you're not having a good time. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it's fixed it.